Okay, so the scene opens up with a classroom. I'm moving the shirt. The scene opens up in a classroom setting. You have a bunch of little small children, and by small children I mean other theater kids that are dressed like small children. Elementary students, and they're doing a career day. It is a career day. Maybe you have a few other parents, people there that are parents that are just kind of standing there. They're like, yeah, we are also here. We are here to support our kid. I'm a police officer. I'm a fireman. And then the teacher, what's her name? What did I say? Susan Brewer? Susan Brewer. All right, Rose, is your mom going to be here? She's the last one to go today. She's not my mom, she's my stepmom. Okay? Get it right. She's not my mom. She's not my real mom. Okay? Hello? Okay. She's not my real mom, okay? She's my stepmom, okay? Her name's Jane. Jane, we love her. But she's not my mom, okay? Alright. Okay. Jane's a doe. Jane Doe, she's my stepmother, remember? Alright, Jane Doe. It's Jane Doe here. Yeah, that's me. I will be playing Jane Doe, obviously, if this gets accepted. I am playing Jane Doe because I wrote Jane Doe for me. Okay, so Jane Doe, yep, that's me. Alright, Jane, why don't you tell us what you do? Alright. Sup, kids? My name is Jane Doe. I'm a medical examiner. Some of you know my stepdaughter, Rose. Don't talk to me. Yes, okay. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a medical examiner. Basically, if someone gets brutally murdered, I get to examine the body. And it's a very important job because what I discovered during the autopsy is very useful in court for when the people figure out how to phrase this. It's a very important job because what I discovered during the autopsy can be used in court and can help with the bad guys behind bars. Yes. So, anyway, so I'm going to have a PowerPoint that you can't, there's going to be a PowerPoint, but you can't see it. So we're going to pretend there's a PowerPoint. I'll have a clicker that doesn't do anything. Heck, we'll take the batteries out of it. So, anyway, this first slide, we're going to be looking at things done during the external examination. We like to examine a few things. We examine rigor mortis, if there's any rigor mortis present. That can help determine if a body is recent or not. We also like to determine like clothes, color of skin. We like to look at clothes, weight, body temperature versus ambient temperature where we found the body. That's called algor mortis, and that also helps determine time of death. Another thing we like to note is lividity, which is basically, if you look at this picture right here, and the kids are all reacting, like, oh, this is not what you would show for his grace. Like, everyone's just deeply concerned, like, why would you do this? Yeah, so anyway, next thing you want to note is lividity, which is, as you can see on this picture, right around this area, you can see there's like this pinkish sort of color. That is lividity. Is that a butt? Yes, we examine we examine them nude. I mean, there's not really a reason to not. We're going to cut them up in a bit anyways. You cut them up? Doesn't that hurt them? No, sweetie, they're already dead. That's how I need to say it. If the kids, no, sweetie, they're already dead. Okay, so lividity, that's when the blood escapes from the capillaries and veins and all of that, and pools at the bottom. That can help, and based on where pressure is, lividity won't set where there's pressure. For instance, if I died with my hand laying on my chest like so dramatic, there would be an outline of my hand in lividity if I died facing downward. Hand. Yes. So anyway, that will help determine lividity. If there is lividity present and then you can also check for dual lividity. An example of that would be if lividity is present both on like the chest and the back, that will show if a body has been moved. It'll help show if a body has been moved. Lividity by itself, though, can show what position a body was in when it was set. If there's dual lividity, it shows it's been moved between 2 to 8 hours. After 8 hours, lividity becomes permanent. 2 hours is when it starts to set. Okay? Anyway, moving on. Now we move on to internal autopsy. So of course we draw blood, and usually you want to start, as you can see here, you want to start cutting along right here, down the center. You want to make a Y pattern. And then you examine everything there. And the entire time when you're doing this, there's like a microphone hanging from there. Yeah, I'm gonna need my friend's example to write this. I just realized that. I'll take pictures of all my notes. For the death notes, yeah. Yeah, death note much, yeah. Anyway, so, anyway, I don't even need a clicker. If I'm doing it, I can just click it myself. Okay, so anyway, then you will look at that. You usually drain blood, do some blood tests. Okay, this entire time, the kids need to be asking annoying questions. I just realized that. Wait, I know. Doing that, and I finished up the internal thing. So, any questions? Well, actually, first I will give you a case study. I will be giving 2 case studies today, of course, because that's how I like to do things. The first one is going to continue on this PowerPoint. So anyway, so this is one of our first ones. This is a girl named Pearl Wakewalker. As you can tell, actually, wait, no. It has to be a Jane Doe. First, we have this body. We refer to unnamed bodies or unclaimed bodies for whatever reason. Unidentified bodies, we refer to them either as John Doe or Jane Doe. Yes, but your name is Jane Doe. Yes, it's just a coincidence. Are you an unmarked corpse? No, my parents just had a sick sense of humor. Apple didn't fall far from that tree. Anyway, so as you can tell, there is this gunshot wound on Jane's chest right here that is smaller in the back and bigger in the front. What can that tell us about her murderer? That he had a gun. Yes, he did have a gun. That's how he was able to inflict such a wound. How do you know it wasn't a girl? We don't know. I should say they. They have a, yes, we knew they had a gun because, no, what it means is that Jane Doe was shot from behind because entry wounds are smaller than exit wounds, okay? Fair point? Anyway, so that's what we can determine from that. Also, if you look closely, there was evidence of dual lividity. Now, what does that mean? Yes, victim is not alive. Yeah, yes, very, very true, very correct. Good observation. No, that means the body has been moved between 2 and 8 hours. As you can tell, there is lividity on the back. There is also lividity present along the thighs, which means what? Tell me what that means. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out a better example of dual lividity. Yeah, it means the victim had been moved. Anyway, it's hard to teach autopsying and examination with just a bunch of PowerPoint pictures I've taken from previous cases. Yes, these are all the pictures I had shown today were from cases I had done or I had been on. So now this next one goes off stage, rolls on a dead body. Obviously, with the sheet cover, the feet poking out because that's how it was done. I present to you our latest murder victim. I got special permission to bring him in, so don't worry. I'm not breaking any laws here. I'm speaking to my lawyer if you think otherwise. Okay, so this here is Robert Rampike. I think that's what the plot needs to be, is she's trying to impress her stepdaughter. I think that's what her motive needs to be, and I'll go back and write that in. So this here is our cadaver, Robert Rampike. He was a high school student, according to forensics according to just examination of algor mortis, livor mortis, and rigor mortis, he died 3 a.m. last Saturday, which is what the police said, and that was a correct assumption on their part. Yes. So, anyway, as you can tell, can anyone tell me how he? So based on this, I'll lift the sheet up like this, so you can't see. I'll lift the sheet up in such a way so like you can make sense that the children will see it, but the audience can't, because technically he would be very naked. So can anyone tell me, based on what you see, how do you think he died? Yes, he was punched in the face repeatedly. Well, by what I presume was his ex-wife. No, there's stab wounds. There are very, very clear stab wounds, as you can see right here. Also, he was a high school student. There's no evidence of an ex-wife. Okay. Anyway, regardless, because that's not my field. Anyway, can someone tell me anything else about this victim? The victim is still not, the victim is not alive. I need to do the victim is not alive, victim is still not alive thing earlier. So he's like, no, wait, she wheels him out. She's like, yeah, just you might want to be a bit quiet, careful not to wake the dead. Ha ha ha. Funny jokes, funny jokes. Yeah. Fast forward back to where I was. Okay, so as you can see, there is some lividity present, but there is dual lividity. This shows that the body was moved. There is dual lividity. Now, children, what does that mean? Yes, the victim has no pulse. Yes, that's indicative of being dead. You need the rescue buildup, obviously, but I will fit it in. It'll be funny. Are you okay? Fine, Susan! No, dual lividity means the body was moved between 2 and 8 hours, okay? Means we're looking at where we found the body was a secondary crime scene, not where the murder was committed. She needs to like get up and move, and like all the kids are like stunned because Robert like gets up, wraps the sheet around it, and it's just like walking around, and she's just like, it's fine, it's fine. Where did the dead body go? Yeah, it's not pleasant, is it? You're Robert Rampike. You're dead. I autopsied you already. I prepped you for the funeral home. You're ready you're ready for that. Here's the thing. I was dead, yes. Small children. I was dead. But here's the thing. I'm back. I don't know why. No one knows why. And heck, what I was dead? And just compile a conclusion from Robert Rampike. Robert Rampike's monologue based on previous Robert Rampike monologues I've done. I'm not going to do another one. Where was I? But this is okay. How about we all just go home early. I need a drink. Drunk teacher always slays. Rose, did you like it? Yeah, this movie was so cool! Alright. We cool then? Yeah, thanks, Mom! Small child. I like want to be small. Because everyone is taller than me. So let's go get ice cream. And it's cute and adorable.